Alright everybody, I was going to show you this lawnmower I picked up for 200 bucks. It's a junkyard earlier today. They said they didn't know nothing about it. Said somebody brought it in, so I'm going to see what's wrong with it.
It ain't got no gas in it.
It looks like a nice John Deere. So it's got a what looks to be a Briggs & Stratton V-twin. It says 22 horsepower engine. I'm pretty sure it's a Briggs & Stratton.
Look, junk.
I put it on charge earlier, and all it'll do now is when you get on it is and just click. I don't know if it's a dead battery or a bad starter. So what we're gonna do is, up under here is your battery on this thing. And I'm gonna test battery voltage, or test the battery. So let me grab my battery tester. But alright, right here's my battery tester from Harbor Freight.
Junk.
And we'll stick it on there. Okay, if we look at the gauge, it says we got 12 volts. And it says between 800 cranking amps, but let's test it. Okay, according to this, that battery is real bad because it's been on charge all day. So we're gonna need a battery, so I'll get that battery swapped out. Alright, I got us a new Traveler 250 cranking amp from Tractor Supply. I'm gonna drop it in here. Posted a little bit backwards on this one, but I think it'll fit. Yeah, just barely. Maybe I'll get the wires to reach. Gotta stretch them out here. Put this through from that side. Yeah, it just had two 10mm nuts on there that you had to loosen up. Okay, right here we got the new battery dropped in there. I'll pop the cover back on and see if we get lucky, but I doubt it. See what happens now. Got my arms out, parking brakes on. No, still clicking. Alright, we're gonna come back here and test to see if we got something coming out of the starter. Up here. Okay, push the start button. Okay, if you can see right here, let me try a different spot. Okay, try it again. Alright, there's nothing coming to the starter, so we must have a solenoid issue.
See there, Scooter? Things are the simplest things first.
So let me flip the seat open and let's get to the solenoid. So we look under here in the battery compartment. Right here is our solenoid, and I believe that sucker's all melted, but for the heck of it, let's jump across the top of it and see if the engine will spin. And that'll tell us if the starter's good and we just need a solenoid. So let me grab a wrench and I'll try that. Alright, I got a wrench. Watch the sparks fly. Alright, maybe she'll run. See, I don't know if this thing will start without you being on the seat, but I'm going to choke it and give it a try. I'll show y'all a trick to start a motor if you don't want to be on the seat, and it'll delete all the safety features, I think, except for the one in the carburetor. And you take your engine plug right here, this is like the full wiring for the engine, and unplug it out of here. That'll disengage any kill switch that goes into the motor, so it should spark no matter what. The bad part's turning it back off. Okay, let's shoot a little. We're gonna shoot a little go-go juice to her. A little bit of starting fluid. Let me pull the air cleaner off here. That'll tell us if we got a good engine or not. And I got a can of starting fluid over here, but the dang top's always gone. So you just take it like this right here. Probably not the safest way to do this, but it should do something. Okay, maybe we didn't get a direct injection. Let me take your breather cover off. Alright, I know it got plenty that time. Turn the choke back off.
It's alive! It's alive!
Okay, we definitely got a good engine. So, well, we gotta get the solenoid switched over, get that working. The next thing I'm gonna check if we're getting fire with the motor plugged in. So let me plug this back up. So I know we're getting fire when with it unplugged. And pop a spark plug wire off right here. And let me grab a spark plug. I got a brand new one over here to try for testing sparks. Just take that sucker and stick it in here. So I already know we're getting spark, but I don't know if safety features got it shut off. So I'll stick it behind that, or it's touching the motor. Come around here and get a view of that spark plug. Anything? Nope. Okay, let me see if I can get to this with you sitting on the seat. Yeah. You got it? Okay. Well, all that's working good. It's got spark now, so you just got to be on the seat to start it with the motor plugged in. So we're just gonna have to get a solenoid for the thing, see if it's gonna work. So I'm gonna see if I can find a solenoid. We'll get that switched out. But right now what we're gonna do is, we gotta pop this off. So I'm thinking you take these right here out, unplug your seat right here, get that unplugged, and pull this other pin. Take that seat out of the way. And I think that's all that holds it on. It's like a dang race car. So we should be able to just lift this up off of here. I don't know what's going on with that gas cap. Should be able to snake it up here. Oh, we had a plug-in stuck right here for the seat. Gotta open this door to get it out. Okay, the cover's off. Dang, John Deere's pretty easy to work on. And right here's our solenoid. You got a hot in the ground going to the solenoid, and hot from your battery. This little red wire goes to power everything. Then your other hot wire coming off goes to the starter, and it's kind of warm. Sooner or later this thing's probably going to need a starter. That's probably what caused the problem. When your starter gets wore out on these lawnmower engines, they tend to draw way more amps than the solenoid can handle. You'll start going through solenoids and you really need a starter. But we'll get that one popped out there. It looks to me like it's held in with a Torx bit, so let me grab a Torx bit. But before that, I went in and disconnected the battery, so we ain't gonna get shocked. Right here you got two wires. The white one goes on that side, ground goes on this side, which is green. Just unplug those. If I can get this one unplugged. Yeah, plug come apart, but it'll be alright. It'll go back in there. But you unplug him, and then I'll grab a torch bit and take them 2 screws out in there. I don't know what size it is, but it looks like that right there, because these ain't labeled. It's at Walmart. Walmart tools don't label what size torch bits they're giving you. But yeah, 2 torch screws. I'm not a fan of torch screws. I wish they was never invented, because they just are terrible. Along with hex Allen wrench screws too. They all are crap. But let me get this thing up out of here. Which I say they are better than a Phillips, because every Phillips I've seen will strip out. So maybe that's why everybody started using them. So we're getting my screws out here, and they put this damn wiring right over top of it. But you get it out and it looks like that. You got 2 nuts. 1 wire going to your starter, 1 over here. Let me grab something and suck them nuts off there.
What did he say?
Wrench here. And I'm going to try to get these off, because they are not the best of shape. This whole post on the starter side is about melted out of here. I just pulled all the threads off that burn up thing. Then I'll go on this side and do the same thing again here. But yeah, they got that starter wire hot at one point, because it damn near melted the pole out of this solenoid. You can see it is melted up out of there. Okay, well, let me find a solenoid and we'll see what I can find to put on here. All right, I got me another solenoid. I know it's to a four-wheeler or something, but it's what I got around the shop. I know I could have got the right one at Tractor Supply. I'll probably go back later and get one, but just for trying it out, I'm gonna use this one. And I might have to do work on that plug-in, because it's not in good shape. Neither one of these plug-ins are. Alright, whatever, I installed this solenoid here, if you can see it. And I'm gonna hook the battery up real fast and make sure it's gonna work. Solenoid tucked back down in there, hook the battery up. So I'm gonna stick my fenders back on, or the plastic or whatever it's called. I'm thinking it's the fenders. It's a little tight going on, but there it goes. Get it over its throttle and the springs. And, oh damn, I forgot. It's a wire right here for the seat. Goes through there. Take the dang seat, put it back on there. Okay. Alright, unplug seat back up. Shutter back, which let me put the covers back. There really should be like a string or something that stops that seat from going that far forward, I'd think. Alrighty. Put that back in there. Let me check the oil in it real fast because I haven't checked it. Make sure we got plenty of syrup in there. Yeah, she's good and full. So we got plenty of oil in it. See if it'll start. Well, it cranked. Sounds like a Hemi. Let's see if it'll pop a wheelie. Right, back up. Oh wait. Keep rolling. I forgot when we picked this thing up, it kind of rolled real easy, and it's right here. Come here. If you find one of these you need to get and it won't go, right here's puts the motors back in gear. There's one on each side over here, and I forgot about those. That's test number 2. Let's see what happens. Now it should be good to go. Solenoid works good. Wow! Wow! How you drive this thing? You see it? I've never been on one of these before. Trying to get it right there, boy. Wow. Wow. All right, test number 4. Let's make sure the mower's gonna come on. I hit the wall. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Let's go out for a drive. Alright everybody, I hope y'all had fun watching the Dustin Lansdale YouTube channel, and like the old John Deere, and everybody like and subscribe, and catch me on the next one. I don't know what's up with that.